Right, this is how you don't, and I mean don't, draw Godzilla. You start with a silhouette, but you're just doing it wingily. You can't do it wingily, you have to do the detail. You have to make sure you measure it with the ruler, make sure you use straight lines, and you just have all the precision, and it's not gonna work. It might look really easy to just kind of wing it, but trust me, it's not gonna work. So, this is a tutorial on how to draw Godzilla. Right, to start off, you're going to need a pencil. You're going to need a shading tool. Doesn't have to be that one. It can be a pen from any kind, a ruler, a rubber, it can be a normal one, and a sharpener. That's all you're going to need. And if you want, you can add colour, but it's your choice. We're going to start easy. All you need to do is get a pencil and just simply follow the lines that I'm going to draw nice and slowly for you to just copy on this image. So I've just done an outline that you should be able to trace. If you need to, just pause the image, obviously, and I'm just tracing it the same exact way. Obviously there'll be a tiny difference, but it's not that bad of a difference. Yeah, just watch me trace it. Sure, you use a ruler. It makes it much easier when you want to get perfect lines to join up, or just make straight lines in general. As you can see, I'm joining it up with so much ease. Next, you want to do the spikes, which is quite hard. So again, just follow the trace in the image. Just traced what you have to draw, and you're going to watch me do it. I really recommend you use a ruler. I can do it pretty easily without, but I really recommend, if you want to get it to look sharp, I do recommend a ruler. So you just have to make them look pointy, and don't forget about, they look like they're dug in his skin, so you have to have a bit underneath, and make them look 3D, but I'll show you how to do that in a minute. Where you want to add it so it looks like it's dug in the skin, just add like a little bit of shading, like a rocky kind of texture, all the way down, just like that. After that, you want to add like the really hard detail. In the image, I can't really underline it because it's not that easy to see. It's really hard to see, but there are lines that make it look crystallized, so you're just gonna have to kind of follow along on where I put them, or just put your own. It will roughly look the same anyway, so you just kind of, where every point is, you kind of just you put like a line going down, as you can see there. That's what you do. You just put a line, and then next to it you put another line, maybe add like a tiny bit of shading, but at the end we'll shade it completely and you'll see a huge difference. Next up is the head. Just trace it as you see. I will leave it up there so you can watch it. Just don't really worry about the teeth. We're going to do that at the end. It's much better with shading anyway. Right, so what you really want to focus on is you want to get the eyes and the mouth, like the tongue, and the shape of the head really good, just like I can, because it really turns it into a very realistic image. Again, here's another image, but it won't be the best to follow, so it's better if you just watch what I do. Next up, you want to focus on the neck, because you've done the head, and now you want to get some detail on the neck, so just start with some simple lines. Not too hard. You just want to kind of bend them round it so you can get the formation of a strong neck, and then you just want to kind of add even more until you get it to be a lot thicker. I don't really know what I'm doing. I'm just like adding lines, so I'm following the way the neck flows, because you need to get it so it looks where it's flowing. So I just put more and more lines down next to each other, over and over again. I know this is kind of a weird way to describe it, but it's like when you're stroking an animal which way the fur flows, but instead it's Godzilla. So you just want to watch the skin like it's flowing downwards. It's like that, if you get that. So that the neck kind of just like has creases in it, so you just want to make it so you can see that. So you kind of just go left and right and make the creases in the neck. It's just the way it flows. Just demonstrate it, what I mean with my finger. Just follow the way the finger's rhythm goes. Right, and now you just want to focus on the chest, the arms and the legs, like the main parts. And you just want to like draw lines on them. And I'll show you what I mean in this image here. Technique of the lines drawing is really good for making 3D images, but I don't use it because I can do that myself, and I don't really feel like it's very easy for people to understand. So if you find it easier, just watch how I do it. I'm literally just kind of facing the shapes with each other instead of drawing that. I only do it to show you what it looks like though. I just started with the arm at first. I just added some details and then I went to the abs. And with abs, you actually don't want to connect them, you want to leave certain gaps. So when you do like the lines on the side, go up but leave a tiny gap above it. Again, for the arm, when you connect it, make sure you connect it at the back, but at the front leave a gap so you can see it's connected but not like separate. And then what you want to do is just kind of like shade it in with the line aspect I showed you. Like, I'm only doing it to show you, but to be honest, I would literally never use this technique. I don't know why people really do it. It's just for 3D. And yeah, you want to make sure you just want to make it bolder as well. I'm going to do it on the legs, and then the tail, and then the whole thing. Right, if I actually put this on the image, it would probably take me so long. So I'm just going to tell you what I'm doing is I'm giving it a bit of shading on the legs and the body and the tail, and then I'm giving it like triangle shapes. You'll see it in a minute. I give it triangle shapes. Tail is its own thing. Like, you want to make sure it looks 3D because it's away. It's not part of it. It's pushed away because it's moving. And then here you go, these are the triangles. You want to do like V shapes, so it looks like scales all the way down the back. Because he's made of like scaly rock. I don't know, comment what he's made of, I'm not actually sure. I'd like to know. He looks like he's made of some sort of crystal powered nuclear rock stuff. But yeah, I'm just doing it on the leg as well. And that is everything without shading. Now I'm going to show you shading. Right, to start shading in the mouth, because you want to get it to look like it's dark. And it really helps when you add the teeth and the tongue together. And then you want to get the eyes, and then you want to go down to the neck and start shading in the same direction you drew everything in. So the abs, you want to shade down, the neck shade down, and that bit, you want to do it the same way with the finger, and then go all the way down the scales, you want to go down the V shape, and then all the way to the tail. And at the tail, you want to do like the same movement with the finger, left and right, and then the leg, you just want to go down again. For the arm, you want to do like a wavy circle. You want to do a circle all the way in, and then you want to repeat that for each muscle. It helps to push the muscle out. And then you want to stroke it like that. Make sure they look the same, because it's supposed to be identical. Then go down the spine where the rocks are, make it a lot darker, because you want to get it so it looks like it's stuck in there. And then the rocks, crystal rocks themselves, yes, my little buddy. And what I do is, this is how you really make the art look good. We've done pencil and shading, but pen is the way to go. You want to trace your entire drawing silhouette just as you originally did, all the way round. In the mouth, the entire head, and this is where you want to add your teeth if you haven't added them yet. Just be careful, because obviously pen, there's no going back. Add some darkness in the mouth, like really make it look like it's dark and you can't see it. You can't see what's inside. And it really helps with the tongue, because you want the tongue to look like it's inside the mouth. Make sure you have that gap between the neck. Again, if you connect it, it doesn't look like it's its own thing. Same thing with the abs, make sure you leave the gap still. The problem with people when they rub out their pencil and they want to do it in pen, they can lose some of the good artwork, because they can accidentally forget what was there. And it's sometimes happened to me, so that's why I didn't rub it out and I kept it as it is and I went over it. It's much easier because you can see what's still there. Like for the fingernails, as an example, you could easily forget what they look like and draw them wrong, and you could muck up the hand. So I would make sure you leave that gap. I am telling you that, even without the voice. You can just see. And I will admit, doing these fingernails was really painful. I don't know why, but the fingernails, or well, claws, were really hard to do. They're not normally, but it's just probably because they're claws. And you just want to move all the way down and do the legs. There is one leg in front and there is one leg behind, and at the moment it doesn't really look like you can see that, but when you put the pen in, it really gives it a borderline so you can actually see what you're looking at. It's really helpful. So the other leg is actually behind. If you look, you can see it. And then you've got the tail, which is slightly above it. And then you want to make the back visible to the stone on it, like the crystal. And then you want to draw the bit that the crystals are stuck in. Of course, you also want to do it to the crystals. Still make sure that you make them look sharp, because if you make them look too blunt, then they won't look like crystals. They need to look nice and sharp because they're stuck in the back. But of course, you don't have to make them sharp, it's your choice. But if you want to make this the same exact Godzilla, you feel free to subscribe and like to my channel for another video. I post shorts daily, and this is my first tutorial video, so if I hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll do another tutorial video on someone else's comment. But it has to be a hard one, it can't be something like a duck. Anyway, back to the video. As you can see, I've drawn the crystals. And now this is where the magic happens. As you've given it a nice silhouette. But now you want to get your pen and you want to shade a slight area. So you want to imagine that the sun is facing Godzilla's face, right? So let's say it's shining at his face. The shaded areas will be the places the sun can't hit. So it's like slightly behind the crystals, and you want to make sure that you do that for the whole drawing. Favorite part, which is getting your pencil and doing all the tips of the end of something. So let's say the tips of these crystals, you want to make them dark so it looks like they're really sharp. But they could also be interpreted as having blood, but obviously Godzilla, well, he might have blood, but in this case it's just to make it look more aesthetic. Brings out more of the heaviness in the crystals. They look more charged up, if people would call it that. I want to make that line that distincts it from the actual drawing of the Godzilla and not the crystals much deeper in depth. You just want to make it look like it's part of it, but it's not the same thing. It's stuck inside, like it's trapped. And in the darkness and the lightness, so you can just get it to look like it's one thing. Point, I kind of just gave up on the eye and I just kept doing the rest. But trust me, the eye just starts to really bug me, and I fix it quick because I get so sick and tired of it. But anyway, I just start going and fixing around the eye, and this is where you want to start adding detail. So it's really hard for me to do this on a picture, so I'll just explain it easily. You just want to kind of like start following the way the skin goes, and you just want to make some shapes of like scaly skin. Like the same thing you did before, you just want to do the lines, and then you want to do the finger thing where you go left and right. If you want, you can go back and have a look at the image. Yeah, you just go left and right so you can get the creases.
Where the figs hang low past the bread stall and the battered stone, your steps were quick, my knees.
And just go all the way down, just as we've done before.
You sang me a line I knew,
but you're just doing it with a pen. You're really trying to add that detail. And this is where you want to start doing those V's again, but this time you need to be really careful that you get the V's just right. It's not that hard to mess it up. You just do a bunch of V's, just don't really overlap them. You want to do maybe like 2 or 3 in a row and then overlap one over them or something like that. It's not that hard to mess up, so you just do it all the way down. Same thing with the legs, you just want to add the same detail with that you did in pencil, but just do it with the pen.
Call my name once more from the open door. I'll be there fast, I'll be there sure. Lay your hand on mine, don't let it go. Copper strings, hold me close. Lay your hand on mine, under the moon. Copper strings.
Just keep adding the V's until you get to the tail, because when you get to the tail, that's when you want to be careful. Right, so when you get to this tail, I'm about to right now, you want to separate it into two halves, so you have the left side pushing backwards but on the left, and then the right side pushing backwards but on the right. So you get the illusion that the tail is like swaying around. It's not flat on the image, it's like behind the creature, behind Godzilla. So what I did is I just did a bunch of lines and then I just put some more V shape thing. And for the arm, you just want to do the same thing that you were doing in pencil, and just add the same amount of detail but in pen. Just do like an upwards and down motion, like up and then, well, yeah, up, down, and then around, and then don't forget to do the circle again, but with a pen this time. Circle, it just really works for some reason. Brings it together.
You smile like you knew my name, like you'd been here through the dust and rain. I said, stay close, don't drift away. You said, boy, I might just do that today.
Yeah, you just really want to add the detail to the arms, and just make sure you keep the circle technique with the pen, but instead of going all the way around like you first did, you want to add the detail as you go round in the spiral. So it's quite a good technique, and then you want to do it with the other arm. You just want to go all the way from the top arm all the way to the fingernails, and you just want to join it up as if it was one muscle. You use the same circles as before, but just add detail as you go around in it. Right, it is almost completely finished, but there is just one more detail that it could just make it 10 times better. And you're probably wondering, well, what can that be? Because we've done pencil, shading, and pen. But we haven't done shadows. And that is the most important thing when it comes to drawing realistic drawings. So what you want to do is all the areas that are light, you want to keep without being a dark pencil, and all the dark areas you want to shade really, really dark. And then as it starts to get lighter, give it lighter and lighter. And obviously Godzilla is quite a dark character, so he's mostly dark, but places where it isn't dark will have less darkness. This really brings the character together. Obviously the same thing is, if the light was at his face, then everything behind it would be dark. So you want his back, and the back of his arms, and the back of his leg, and the back of his head, and all that, like under the chin and that a bit, will all be dark. Like really dark, because it's shade. You've got a shadow there. Places where the sun hits really well, because it's at the front, will be lighter. But because he's already a dark character, it won't really affect him. So he is just mostly dark. But for the crystals, you can get a rubber and you can do very light swipes to get that nice glow. Probably should have said that earlier, but I forgot to mention it, so I'll mention it now. And then finally you just want to get the shading pencil again and go over it to get it to all blend in. Trust me, you really need that. And there you go. That is pretty much it. There you go. That's me just showing that you can use the rubber, you can make light areas look really good. It makes it look glowy and that, especially for Godzilla, it's a really good technique. At the very end, I put the name so I know what it is, and then I put my signature. But I would just like to thank this subscriber told me that he wanted me to do a tutorial on this, and it was really nice of him. So I hope that he loves this video, and his brother will now see if he can draw Godzilla. Hope you liked the video. I will do another tutorial video on a random comment most liked at 1,000 subscribers.